We wanted that laid-back rural lifestyle, and that was good for quite a while. But as development came, we ended up kind of feeling the crowd and felt like it was time for us to move. I'm Kevin Ringo. I'm a former Barrow County resident. I lived in Barrow County for about 12 years, and I started working in and around Barrow County in the early 1980s. We developed subdivisions, and we did a lot of development, engineering and planning, and a lot of land surveying. I'm thankful for the development because it helped us, to establish ourselves financially. But as a wannabe farmer and that sort of thing, I wasn't real excited about the growth. After we left Barrow, we moved to Gwinnett because our kids were going to school there, and then we stayed there for a while. And then as Gwinnett continued to get crowded, and then we wanted to get back on the farm, so we bought property in Jackson.
It's like everything else, there's positives and negatives. I'm Tim Hennon, realtor. Metro Atlanta itself is expanding, and that footprint has expanded for years and years. So that's one, as you get the sprawl.
Well, it started in downtown Atlanta, and they put the perimeter around it, and then pretty soon people were moving outside the perimeter. And as the land gets more expensive, then people just continue to migrate out.
Barrow County, you still have the old town, but then you have the stuff that's located just outside of the city, or maybe within the city limits, but not in that environment of downtown. That's where the most retail growth is expanded.
Really, it's mostly to the development. When the land gets cheaper, or the land is cheaper as you move further out, so developers are able to buy the property, put up more inexpensive housing than where they were. So, and it just works that way.
Until there's no more labor and delivery, and there's no more borders that people are moving into our country, we have no choice but to continue the growth. I mean, it's just numbers increase. So when numbers increase, we have to do something. We can't, people can't be living in the streets.